How many smartphones do you know can survive this level of abuse? How many affordable smartphones can you go swimming with? This is the vivo Y31d and it is built like a Panzer tank. But that's not the most amazing thing about this smartphone. It features a 7200 mAh battery. On Instagram and TikTok, I documented how I used it for 2 days without charging it and it survived. So it's built like a tank, it has an amazing battery, but is it worth buying? Well, keep watching to find out. This smartphone comes in two colors, glow white and starry light gray. I actually prefer the glow white color. It comes with a TPU case, a USB Type-C cable, a 45 watts charger that charges this smartphone from 0 to 100% in 1 hour 45 minutes. That is amazing considering the size of the battery. Now, the build quality is one of the key selling points of this smartphone. The wear is made from plastic and yeah, plastic can absorb this level of abuse. As you can see, it's a rugged smartphone, but just to take the protection up a notch, I'll recommend you get a screen protector on this smartphone so that nothing can happen to it. At 219 grams, it's not a heavy smartphone, it's easy to hold, and I've used it for hours without getting hand fatigue. Overall, the build quality of this smartphone is impressive. It is made to last. Moving to the external features, it has dual stereo speakers that sound good. You can even increase the volume to 400%. It has a dual nano SIM card tray with no memory card expansion slot. The fingerprint scanner is located on the power button and it takes around 1 second to unlock the phone. Moving to the right, it has an LED light that alerts you to your notifications. It has one camera, that's the 50 megapixel camera, and the other one is just an auxiliary lens. Now, moving to the front, the first thing you're going to notice is the giant bezels. Yeah, it's obvious. The display is a 6.75-inch 720p IPS LCD panel with a 120Hz refresh rate. Now, even though it's a 720p IPS LCD panel, the display is actually bright and vibrant. In real life, you're not going to notice that it's a 720p IPS LCD panel. It's still a good display for watching content. It's a smooth display thanks to the high refresh rate. It's also a bright display. It has a peak brightness of 1250 nits. You can take the smartphone outside, use it under direct sunlight, and you'll be able to see what's on the screen. Most people would prefer a 1080p display, but the 720p display on this smartphone is not bad. I think Vivo did it to reduce the cost of the smartphone and also to prolong the battery life. Powering the vivo Y31d is the Snapdragon 6S 4G Gen 2 chipset. It's a chipset found on most budget smartphones. It's good enough to handle most of the apps you use daily like WhatsApp, Telegram, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. Do people still use Snapchat? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, if you're a moderate user, you will be fine with this smartphone's processing power. For gaming, well, you can play your favorite games like Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG at medium graphics, but it's not a smartphone I would take to a gaming competition. That said, it can handle light games easily. Multitasking is fair. My unit comes with 6GB of RAM. There's also an 8GB of RAM version. This smartphone comes with Android 16, which is the latest Android version. In summary, the performance of this smartphone is good enough for moderate users. It isn't a blazing fast smartphone, but it's good enough to handle most of the apps you use daily. But what about the cameras? Is it any good? Well, starting with the front-facing camera, it has an 8 megapixel sensor and here are samples taken with it. This photos was captured indoors under fair lighting. As long as there's enough light, the front-facing camera will capture good-looking pictures. And of course, it is a water and dust-resistant smartphone. You can take underwater selfies with this phone. So here's a video using the front-facing camera of the vivo Y31d, shooting in 1080p, 30 fps. What do you guys think about the video quality? Let me know in the comment section below. Moving to the rear, it has a 50 megapixel main camera and here are samples captured with it. As long as there's enough light, the pictures it will capture will look good.
See how Oscar is fresh. Where's your Vivo phone? I think it's on that table. Let me show you guys. Vivo X300 Pro.
Makes sense.
S26 Ultra and iPhone 17 Pro Max, the current lineup.
Yeah. So this is the one. This is the one to get. Now, I mentioned earlier that this smartphone comes with a 7200 mAh battery that lasted for 2 days on my own usage. So for moderate users, yeah, you can use this smartphone for 2 days without any issues. If you're looking for a smartphone, a budget smartphone with a fantastic battery, you need to consider this smartphone. The battery life is very impressive. And also the charging time is fast. So what do I think about the vivo Y31d? Well, it's a smartphone that I would recommend to anyone who wants an affordable smartphone with a great battery. If you tend to drop your smartphone, this is the smartphone to get because the durability is top-notch. Starting at 269,900 naira, no other smartphone within its price range has a bigger battery and can take this kind of abuse. The durability is top-notch. This smartphone is perfect for individuals that want to spend more time being productive and less time charging up their smartphone. If electricity is an issue, if you're always on the road, if you don't want to carry a power bank, if you want a smartphone that is durable, this is the phone to get. So that's my review of the vivo Y31d. What do you guys think about the price, the features of this smartphone? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you guys with more videos like this. Valor Reviews, signing out.